Alright, going live with Adelynde's and Bacher Adventures. As preparation for starting that out, I am going to go pick up the Pict and Viper job quests, well, job stones, set up those jobs and portraits, possibly do a little bit of content before I swap over to my envoy for a raid. This is my catgirl alt that I got all the way through Shadowbringers, and then put her down for a little while, and then I'm ready to pick it back up with her. Oops, did I miss the quest? Is it actually over here? Yep, I'm skipping ahead because I picked up that job like 4 times already. Don't mention it. What about you guys? You there, Kapo! How would you like to do some painting? Oops. There we go. Disable auto text advance. No, they don't want to do painting. So dejected. Aw, Kupo nods. Why won't anyone give me a chance? They could do so much good with the power of pictomancy. You had me at magic painting. What did you say, Kupo? You're not pulling my palm, are you? You wish to know more about pictomancy? Truly? Yeah. He's so excited. Hooray! Hooray! The name's Kupopo, and I'm extremely pleased to meet you, Kupo. I am the inheritor of a Pictomancer's soul crystal, and I seek a creative individual who can carry on this arcane artistry. A history lesson is in order. Ahem. Pictomancy was conceived some 1500 years ago, in the dusk of the 5th astral era. While other schools of magic that originated during that period, such as black and white, are expressions of the caster's will, pictomancy relies entirely on something even more abstract, the imagination. By channeling either into a concept held in their mind's eye, a pictomancer can give form to the formless. I don't know about that. It's a bit tricky to wrap your head around, I know, and that's precisely why the great Archon Realm, founder of pictomancy, incorporated the painter's tools into our art. A gifted artist as well as mage, Realm took up a brush instead of a staff and wielded either like paint to give shape to her imaginings. In this way was pictomancy born, a magical discipline unlike any other Kupo. Okay. Now, Realm was a charitable soul and never ever used her powers for self-serving ends. She dedicated her life to aiding and defending those in need. During the War of the Magi, Realm traveled the land and saved countless people with her pictomancy, and it was for those deeds that she earned a place among the 12 Archons. So, how about it? Would you like to take up the Archon's noble legacy and become, dare I say it, a Realm reborn? How dare you? But yes. Wonderful, Kupo! Your enthusiasm warms my heart. As I have only one soul crystal, however, I must ensure that I entrust it to the right person. Therefore, before I grant you this dazzling opportunity, I require that you attend a job interview. Seek me out at the Carline Canopy, and be sure to come prepared with your fanciest, pictomanciest answers for my flurry of very professional questions. He did the double wave. Oh, he fancy. Alright, let's go. Alright, Kapopo, give it to me. Ah, there you are! I would have invited you to my cozy little hovel and put out tea and biscuits. Except I don't have a cozy little hovel. Or any home to speak of, for that matter. Such is the life of an itinerant Moogle, Kapo. I haven't a guild my name either, so I can't order us tea and biscuits, but we can avail ourselves of a table. Do you need money? Ahem! By the power vested in me, I now pronounce this interview commenced, Kapo. Let's begin with the basics. Might I have your full name? I'm Adelynde Turnus. 'Tis a fine name. Well met, Adelynde Turnus. Now, right, on to the next question. What do you consider your primary vocation? Defender of the weak and champion of the realm. Oh! To declare it with such pride, you must be motivated to help others indeed. You've the ideal temperament for a Pictomancer, Kapo. And moving on to the next question, how would you rate your artistic abilities? Above average. That's just fine, Kupo. For a Pictomancer's most vital asset isn't their artistic skill, but their vivid imagination. Speaking of imagination, let's try and put yours to work. Tell me the first thought that enters your mind when you hear the word Moogle. Irrepressible cuteness. I'm inclined to agree, Kupo. Starfaring hares and carefree catfish weep at the sight of us, burdened by the knowledge that they will never surpass the fuzziest and most charming of beasts. Now, this next question is very important. Someone's in trouble. What do you do? Speak with them first to gauge the problem. That is indeed a prudent approach, Kapo. If I may ask a follow-up question, can you share a recent example of when you approached a soul in distress? About 5 minutes ago. Come again? A hearer who's been inundated with complaints about my Pictomancy pitches? Yes. Oh dear, that's rather disheartening, Kapo. But this isn't about me. What's important is that you are not wont to ignore the plight of another. That willingness to serve, agree to purpose, and emulate Archon Realm's example is the key to becoming a truly talented Pictomancer. Having considered your answers, I reckon you have what it takes to become a capable Pictomancer. I'm so relieved I found you, Kapo. I deem you worthy of the Soul Crystal. However, I should warn you that it comes with some proverbial strings attached, a bit of emotional baggage, too. You see, several moons ago, I got into a terrible argument with my best friend. We went our separate ways, and I've not seen her since. I wish I could meet her again, try to reconcile, more than anything. So if we hear aught of her during our journey together, I'd like you to lend me a helping hand. Sure. If you're still willing to train as a Pictomancer with this condition in mind, then the Soul Crystal is yours. Just say the word, Kapo. Yeah, that's fine. That's kind of what I do. So, you still wish to be a Pictomancer in full acceptance of my condition? Then, as promised, I bestow upon you the Soul Crystal. And to help you get started, I've prepared a set of equipment. Hopefully it fits, Kapo. Okay. Oh, I need to clean this out. Oh, I knew that that was going to be better gear. Okay, only Pictos can wear it, right? Yep, only Pictos. So we're going to set up a new gear set. Move it up. Move it up. Oops, no, that was moving it down. That's not what we want. Laboriously move it into a position where I can see it. Oops. Nope. And link to glamour plate. There we go. And now I've got canvases and palette unlocked. I need to put those way the fuck down there. So we go to the HUD layout. Let's move you down here. Actually, I think I move you over here. You go down here. That should do. Save. Okay. Portraits. No, not that. No, definitely not. No. Let's see what the V pose looks like. Let's find the V pose. Oh, I have an Uchiwa Shoi. Oh, you can do that too. That's cool. Let's not do that though. It's actually pretty cute. Thank you. I think I want Far Eastern. There we go. Good contrast. Okay, so I got a portrait. Time to sit at the bar. Oops, I moved that over here to my second screen. Okay. Let's just start from the beginning. Whoops. There. I like to put my mounts in two places for ergonomic reasons. Okay. Action. Got fire and red. Got tempera coats. Got the smudge. Got AoE right where it ought to be. Creature motif. Okay, this is where I start having trouble. Creature motif. I think you go here. Nope, that's palm. Living Muse. Here? Yeah. Log of the Ages. Goes here. Weapon motif. Here? Yeah. Steel Muse. Down there. hammer stamp right there. Blizzard in cyan is here? Yeah. Wait, those are two different things. Oh. Okay, yeah, Blizzard in cyan is here. Blizzard 2 is there. There we go. Subtracted pellet is there. Landscape. There. Yep. Scenic views there. Yep. Holy and white. Here. Holy and black. Rainbow drip. I wish it would fit on the first one, but we will put it on our bar. Second bar, star prism. Everything else comes off this bar to avoid confusion. Here and here. I guess sleep for when I need it. Is dreaming. Swift cast, which I will rarely use on this job. Swift cast, sure cast. Okay. Okay, Kapopo, what have you got for me? Kapopo believes an apology is in order. Very nice. Now you literally embody the soul of a Pictomancer, Kapo. While a Pictomancer's brush may look like a big paintbrush, it is in fact a stylized variety of staff. That said, you're probably wondering why we don't just use staves. Put simply, it's much easier to bring your imagination to life through the medium of art. Magic brushes and ink allow a Pictomancer to express abstract thoughts in a deliberate manner, Kapo. As I mentioned, though, it's ultimately your imagination that matters the most, for with the wisdom of Pictomancers passed at your disposal, you already possess the artistic skills you require. Now, as much as I would love for you to get to painting right away, there is something else we must do first. We must go to Novika's altar and apologize to the hero you mentioned, and by we, I mean me. Off we go, Kapo! Yeah, I didn't do shit. I don't think I have enough currency to... No, I don't. To get a... Tropios brush, but I will check that out after this. Hello? Hello, sir? He's come to apologize. For the love of elementals, no more complaints. Ah, I beg your pardon, adventurer. That Moogle there is that, perhaps. Indeed, I'm the one who caused you much trouble. It wasn't my intention to do so, and I've come to beg forgiveness, Kapo. Oh, I see. As you appear to be genuinely remorseful, all I ask is that you refrain from aggressive solicitations henceforth. Agreed? You have my word, Kapo. Now that I've found my capable Pictomancer, my soliciting days are over. I'm relieved to hear it. With this matter settled, I may turn my attention to another situation. Oh, and what situation might this be? Distressing noises coming from an empty manor in the Gentry's ward. Fiends are believed to be haunting the cellar, and their nightly clamor is keeping the surrounding residents awake. Fiends, you say? Adelynde here will deal with them, Kapo. Remember, it is the spirit of the Pictomancer to lend a helping hand, to shine the light of hope for those in need. This is also a welcome opportunity to put your newfound skills to the test. Rest assured, I'll be there to offer sage advice every wing flap of the way. Okay. Your offer of aid is kind indeed, and I accept it with thanks. The Gentry's ward is situated just past Apkaloo Falls. Proceed there when you are ready. And ready we are, aren't we, Adelynde? Let the Pictomancy training begin, Coupeau. Yeah. I'm familiar. Gentry's ward lies beyond those gates. Are you ready to put your skills to the test, Coupeau? I'm ready to paint up a storm. Excellent. Time to clear out that manor, Coupeau. Tutorial mode. First, paint a motif. We will start with palm motif. We got this. Summon Palm Muse. Ding! Palms away! Oh god. Give me your best wing motif. Yes. Let me hit! I'm ready to hit. Let me do a hit. I'm ready. Let's go! Free me! I do have it. Starry Sky, let's go. Yep, hammer stamp is good too. Oh, you want me to use it now? Okay. Can I hit? think I'm ready now. I think I'm good. I'm ready. All set, but it's time we silence that noise. Oh, they will not let me go down. Gotta go down the long way. The infestation is worse than I expected. We should clear these ones out first. Let's make a lesson of it, Capo. By casting spells of different hues, your palette will begin storing either. With a sufficiently saturated palette, you may avail yourself of the subtractive palette's increased might. Yes, yeah, I did that. Thank you. Oh, I see. You unfilled it and I want to walk downstairs. I mean, I'm one-shotting things as it is. I don't know if I need its increased might. Yikes! Okay, got him. Yes, thank you. Can we go? Mm-hmm. Let's do this. Oh, I see. I see. It's... What's his face? That's an obnoxious noisemaker, Capo. Since you've grasped the basics, I'll leave it to you to your pictomancy. Show that Spriggan what for. I think I got this. Flatterer. Okay, uh-huh. Whoa! Gyrating there, like Ziggy. Gotta save Holy for movement. Ta-da! Duty complete. Super cute. Did you really, though? Of course I did! Local's honor! In any case, with those clamorous fiends gone for good, the residents can rest easy once more. But come, let's quit this place. The dampness doesn't agree with my fur. Allow me to congratulate you on a successful first outing, Adelynde. The Pictomancers of Eld would be proud. Though you may yet be a novice of the art, as a veteran adventurer, you've grasped the fundamentals quickly. As well you should, Capo. Arkham Realm didn't urge her disciples to roam the star for their own amusement, you know. She wished for them to intimately understand the wider world, to journey to lands unknown and savor every discovery, to revel in sensations, emotions, and yes, even danger. For these experiences enrich the palette of the imagination, making one's pictomancy all the more vibrant, Kupo. You are returned! I began to worry, and came to see whether all was well. Dare I hope you've dealt with the fiends? Yeah, I was a Spriggan. Wonderful, wonderful. With this, all outstanding matters of concern have been addressed, and like the residents of the Gentry's ward, I too may sleep soundly once more. You both have my heartfelt gratitude. May the matron keep you wheresoever you should go. Did you see how happy we made him? That's the power of pictomancy for you. And this is only the beginning. As part of your training, you and I shall travel near and far, searching for those in need, just as Arkham Realm once did. But you mustn't forget your promise, either. Before we take to the road, I'd like to see if the locals know anything about my friend. In the meantime, I bid you dedicate yourself to honing your skills, Kupo. Yep, I can do. Okay. The Worried Weaver. Assisting this weaver could be the beginning of a whole new adventure. You're an adventurer, yes? There's a spot of bother over at the Weaver's Guild, and we could use a hand sorting it out. We received an order for a full ensemble, but now that the work's been completed, the client refuses to pay. Mind you, I had my suspicions from the start. He called himself a viper, of all things. In my experience, people who name themselves after snakes are not to be trusted. In any case, he carries a pair of swords on his back, and I hate to think what would happen if he started wielding them in anger. Could you head to the guild and smooth things over? First, let's check our armory chest. Looks like we are doing okay for now. Yep. Good evening to you, stranger. I was hoping I might make the acquaintance of someone a bit rougher around the edges, someone who's seen her fair share of action. Could you tell me what prey's worth hunting in these here parts? Have you any idea what he's talking about? I took no issue with fulfilling his order, but now that it's time for him to pay, it's as though we're talking at cross purposes. Likewise, I don't understand why this fellow's being so difficult. All I'm asking is for the outfit I ordered and the name of some critters worth killing. Maybe I ought to explain from the beginning. I'm from Tyrol, the big old continent on the other side of the salt west of here. Some of the ship's crew called it the New World, but there ain't nothing new about it, no ma'am. There you'll find my village, home to the ancient art of the viper. Our duty is to hunt ferocious beasts that endanger the lives of innocent folk. In fact, that's what brought me here. Thing is, all that fighting and long days on the road ain't been too kind to my gear. Reckoned it was high time I got me a new get-up and bespoke and all. Fascinating, I'm sure, but why do you refuse to pay for your order? And why are you so insistent that I choose my prey? 'Cause how else am I supposed to pay you? Do us a favor and we'll hunt down any beast you want. That's the code, how we vipers do business. Weavers prefer more conventional forms of compensation. That's so? So you're saying they want something else instead? Payment commensurate with the skill and materials required. In gil, preferably. Well, didn't see that one coming. Guess that explains our little misunderstanding. But surely your countrymen trade in some sort of currency, yes? Or are you vipers so far removed from society as to be unaware of such concepts? Of course we know what money is. We ain't no bumpkins. But, when it comes to requisitioning goods and services, I usually rely on the elders to deal with artisans and the like, which is to say I ain't in the habit of carrying significant sums. So be it. If your only form of payment is in the slaying of beasts, that shall have to do. As it happens, one of my colleagues in Eastern Thanlin reports that merchants carrying our supplies were attacked by a wild fiend. What's more, the creature is a species of many-headed scalekin, never before seen in this region. It is rumored to have escaped from the Colosseum and has been running rampant ever since. Scaly? Lot of heads? All right, you got yourself a deal. Deal? Considering the guild has already fulfilled its end of the bargain, you should count yourself lucky. Still, I'd hate for anything to go awry at this juncture. Might I ask a favor of you, friend? I'd like you to accompany him and ensure that he attends to the creature as agreed. Besides, I dare say seeing a so-called viper at work will be an enlightening experience. Sure, yeah, I can do that. The name's Keshqua. Pleasure to meet you. The creature was last seen near Camp Drybone, so I advise you begin there. Alright. Speak with Kashka at Camp Drybone, and I will simply teleport there. Oh, I left already. He's down here still. Kashqa. So, this is Camp Drybone. Huh. Fitting name. Anyway, you ready to hunt? I'm ready to watch you hunt. What's that look for? Let me guess. You want to ask around first and see if anyone can point us in the right direction? No need. The Weaver's friend told me plenty. All we gotta do is track down the beast, which is a viper's specialty. Okay. That looks like the S rank in the area. It went after traders carrying tailors' materials, bolts of cloth and whatnot. Don't sound none too tasty to me, so I'm guessing it's the merchants themselves the beast had its eye on. Most predators use their sense of smell to pick out their meals. Scents carry on the wind, so you gotta consider the positions of the rocks and plants to determine how the airflow tends to move throughout the area. Ain't too hard to deduce where a critter's made its lair after you've done all that. Okay. Yep, that's a big one. Mean looking, too. Must be wreaking havoc on the food chain. Never mind the danger it poses to locals. Well, time to do what a viper does best. He's definitely level 90. That's that. So, you like the show? Don't play coy. I can see you're intrigued. But before I spill all my secrets, I got a question for you. Ever heard of a Tyrol Vidral? No. Not Adelynde. Thought not. Well, they're a rare breed of beast that wields all kinds of powers they got no right having. A threat to every other living thing that has the temerity to breathe in their vicinity. Because of their long lifespans and unnatural abilities, they were dubbed the Tyrants of Tyrol. That's more or less what the name means. Anyway, someone's gotta hunt the Tyrol Vidral, and that someone is us, the Vipers. Okay. You know, I've met a fair few adventurers during my time here, but I can tell you're a cut above the rest. Might even have what it takes to be a Viper. If you're interested, I can teach you, on one condition. You'll help me hunt down a Tyrol Vidral that's made its way to Eorzea. What do you say? Ha! Hell of a thing to ask out of the blue, I know. Just think on it some, will you? Let's head on back to Old Dawn. Tell the Weaver fellow we're square. The journey will give you time to consider my offer. It's a teleport. It takes 30 seconds. Let's go! Alright. Brought me back to town, thank you. Alright, Kashqa. I just gave our Weaver friend the good news, and he handed over this set of fancy duds, as promised. Gotta say, it was worth the trouble. So, about my offer. You ready to become a Viper and protect folks from the nastiest beasts that ever lived? Yes. A mighty fine answer. I'll make a Viper of you, just see if I don't. First order of business, let me give you this here soul crystal. It contains the knowledge of our fighting arts, passed down since ancient times, from one generation of Vipers to the next. Assuming you've got the knack for it, our skills can be yours too. Go. I've also got a fresh set of Viper gear for you. The Weavers Guild wanted to thank you for overseeing our hunt earlier, so they made you your very own outfit. Guess that fella took your measurements by eye or something. Oh, and the blades are a couple of spares I had handy. Try it all on for size, and let me get a good look at you while you're at it. Thank you, thank you. I think I just about have time to unlock this, and that's about it. Okay. Oops. Down, down, down. Okay. Why was this not better? Oh, because that is 520 and that is not. That is why. Portraits. Okay, got a portrait. And now we set up the hotbar. Okay. Start with Steel Fangs is in the right spot. Reaving Fangs. Whoops. Just there. Serpent's Tail. Ice Winder. This one is... There we go. Hunters, that one is Flank. And Rear. Vice Pit. Oh, that's already on the second bar. Hunter's Den, Swiftskin's Den, Twin Fang, Twin Blood, Coiled Fury, Serpent's Ire. Reawaken goes here. Can't assign any of that, and we're done. Second bar. Let me take off the things that don't need to be here. Ta-da! Vipers is very easy to set up. And that is all I have time for, so goodbye for now.